Hello Glamour Ghouls and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Midge Munster and on this channel we do all things campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. As you all know, this year I've been focusing on my relationship to consumerism and being more cognizant and careful about what I bring into my home. And so that has impacted a lot of my Halloween decor hunting and how we've been approaching that, even though we're still doing it, obviously. It just means I've purchased less things, we've been doing less hauls, and we've been focusing less on decor hunting overall. But something I am and have always been very passionate about is small businesses, artists, folk art, that kind of thing, vintage Halloween. And so I thought it would be really fun to do a video Halloween decor hunting, but at small businesses and cool places that I like to shop in my area for unique pieces that you can't get at the big box stores. So in this video, we're gonna go to several different little towns all around Kansas City. If you're from the Kansas City area, be sure to check out these places. And even if you're not, you can always find places like this around you. Do a search, find out who carries small makers, who carries folk art in your area. It's a great way to support small businesses and artists simultaneously. So today, to start out the video, we are in Lawrence, Kansas, which is one of my absolute favorite places that's within, an hour of Kansas City. It's about 40 to 45 minutes from where I live, but I come out here all the time. It's one of my favorite places to go in the fall. And the first place we're going to check out is a little place called 1313 Mockingbird Lane. So let's head that way and I'll give you a rundown. Today I'm shopping with two of my favorite ghouls, Anne and Marissa, and as I mentioned, our first stop is my home address, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. I really love this shop because there's really nothing else like it in Kansas City. Here you can find everything from decor to horror collectibles and toys. They have apparel, purses, masks, accessories, enamel pins, Ouija boards, vintage horror collectibles, new stock horror decor, VHS tapes and DVDs. Really anything you could want as a horror lover, you'll find here. Next, we headed to another favorite haunt of mine, the Raven bookstore. My friend Nina, the Wandering Reader on Instagram, works here, and I always love to pop in around this time and see what decor she's brought from her personal collection to jazz up the store for spooky season. And they also had some All Hallows Reads bundles, a blind date with a book setup. I was definitely drawn to this one on the end here that said you could expect cryptids, self-care, ghosts, and Mulder vibes. And it had this Scully sticker that said, "I want to believe." It took everything in my power not to take this home. This shop is just so cozy, from the kitty cat friend who roams the store to the wide array of horror literature that is always front and center. They also carry lots of cool witchy stuff. They always have tons of tarot decks and stickers and patches. I even found Laura Wong's business, Lady Moonco, stocked here, and that was such a pleasant surprise. So that was some of the stuff in Lawrence. I love Lawrence. It's always so fun to spend days there in the fall. Today I'm going to focus on things a little closer to home for me, and we're focusing on kind of the downtown, midtown area of Kansas City. So the first place we're going to stop is not necessarily decor hunting, but it is one of my favorite places to shop, and that is Retro Vixen. And then we're going to go to the Corner Candle Shop in Brookside, which is one of the best places I've found in downtown to find folk art and Halloween just coziness this time of year. So let's check them out. Retro Vixen is a retro and pinup inspired boutique on West 39th Street in Midtown Kansas City. I have been shopping here for well over 10 years, and it is still one of my all-time favorite places to shop, especially this time of year. In fact, the first ever retro style dress I bought was from Retro Vixen, and it was a Halloween dress. I love that they have always prioritized size inclusivity. Their voluptuous Vixen section is always well stocked with gorgeous styles, and as you can see, they always load up for Halloween time. The ghouls know what's up. They are also now stocking some of my favorite spooky small businesses like Lively Ghosts, which is so exciting to see. This is a must stop if you're looking for Halloween clothes in the Kansas City area. Now onto the Corner Candle Shop. I'm sure you can immediately see why I love this shop so much. I mean, look at this window display full of vintage Halloween buckets and blow molds, all for sale. Starting after Labor Day, this shop is always overflowing with amazing folk art pieces and fall-time scents to boot. One of my favorite things about the Corner Candle Shop is that they pour all of their votive candles in-house, and their scents smell so good. They also tend to pour candles in vintage glassware and mugs like uranium glass or even this vintage Fire King mug. So once you're done burning your candle, you have a cool piece of vintage dishware to use. And I was so stoked to see some Sleepy Hollow decor tucked away at the base of this shelf. All right, everyone. So today is our last day for this video, and today we're going to go to one of my absolute favorite places to go in the fall. If you grew up in the Kansas City area, you know Weston, Missouri is the place to go in the fall time. It's where all of our apple orchards and our pumpkin patches are. Weston Red Barn Farm is like the place to go to get your pumpkins. It's also heavily associated with like Oktoberfest because there's a lot of breweries and distilleries up there. If you're familiar with McCormick's, I think most people who have been young and had alcohol know McCormick's vodka. McCormick's is made just outside KC in Weston, Missouri, and they're now Holiday Brewery, so like they make 360 vodka and things as well. But last year, actually, their distillery did an awesome Halloween pop-up slash like haunted thing. It was very fun. We went last year. I don't know if they're doing that again this year, but that was really cool. But as you can gather from all that, Weston is just the place to be in the fall. It's got small town vibes. It's like prime Midwestern autumn. There's rolling hills and beautiful leaves and cornfields everywhere. It's just the best. I go every fall at least once, and they have a main street that has a bunch of cute little shops that always have great stuff to choose from. So we're gonna go up there and take a look around, and when it's all said and done, we will loop back around to my place and I'll show you a little collection of what I've picked up during this hunt. All right, I'll see y'all in just a minute. I first had to stop off at the farmer's house. This is such a beautiful little orchard setup. It's so Midwestern, and I love their country store. I've got my candied pecans. I'm a happy girl. All right, let's hit it. Unfortunately, a lot of the shops were closed this day, but thankfully the White Pumpkin on Main, the store I most wanted to show you, was open. I love that they carry pieces like this that are handmade in the Weston area. Talk about one of a kind. They have lots of cute, folky decor. Like, these little mice were just so cute to me. I will say a lot of what they carry is more of a farmhouse style, so if that is your home decor style, then you'll definitely want to check them out. But they do have lots of cute, more vintage and handmade looking pieces, like these felted ornaments. And just a lot of unique options I haven't seen anywhere else. Like, oh my god, this little Dracula's face was cracking me up. And I was unreasonably obsessed with this pig pumpkin? Pigkin? From signage to tabletop decor. Lovely glitter lanterns and tea towels, and even some gorgeous handmade earrings. This store and several others in the Weston area are a must for fall. I have to admit, I was so excited to see that witch pumpkin back this year. And this vintage candelabra that almost came home with me. So we were back at home. I did not realize that a lot of the stores in Weston are closed on weekdays, so we didn't get to go into the other place, Buffalo Ranch, that I really like. I know it doesn't sound like it would be a place to find Halloween stuff, but they always have really good folk art. They have a lot of the, oh, what's his name? Actually, hold on, I have one. Joe Spencer Gathered Traditions. I love his art style, and so I actually got this. Well, I didn't get this. This is from Weston, from Buffalo Ranch. I fell in love with her last year, and my dad and mom went back and got her for me for Christmas. I thought she looked like Bette Midler in Hocus Pocus. So yeah, Buffalo Ranch has a lot of this type of stuff, and I'm bummed that I didn't get to show you that, but that's okay. Also, Weston Bend Candle Company was not open either, and they always have really great like Beisel type cutouts or things that kind of resemble that. I got a whole bunch of monster face things there last year. They've always got really good candles as well, just like Corner Candle Shop. Regardless, just go check out Weston. And when you're there, go eat at Tin Kitchen because, first of all, the food's really good. I always eat there. But it was so funny. When I was walking into White Pumpkin on Main, I heard someone I thought outside say Midge Munster, and I was like, that's weird. And I peeked outside, and this girl's like looking through the window. It was so cute. But her name is August, and her and I actually ran into each other like 2 or 3 weeks ago at a Target in a totally different part of Kansas City. But I guess she works at Tin Kitchen. So if you eat there, go ask for August and give her a good tip because she's very cool. Isn't that funny? Like, Casey's small, but it's also not like that small. I don't know. That was just so crazy to me that we ran into each other twice in the course of like a month. Okay, so anyway, now what I'm going to do is do a quick little haul of what I got at all these small businesses. So starting with 1313 Mockingbird Lane, this was just something for my own joy. I could have spent a lot of money there, but at that particular time I needed not to. But I did get this sweet little spider plush with her little red butt. I just thought she was so cute. And y'all know I love spiders so much. I love little like plush spiders. I have several of them. So I've never seen like a little white one. I just thought she was so precious. So this was just kind of like a silly purchase for myself, but I really love her. Next was the Raven bookstore. I got a couple things. I had to get this bumper sticker they had that said, "What would Mary Shelley do?" I thought that was so stinking cute. I love the shade of green, very Frankenstein. I need you all to know that I brought this home and I showed Taylor and I was like, look how cool my new bumper sticker is. And he was like, that's so cool. Who is that? So I'm getting divorced. The other thing I got was the Haunted House tote bag. I had to get this. The company is called Midge Blitz. I was like, it literally has my name on it. And apparently the Haunted House glows in the dark, and I love a good tote bag. So I just love the design of this. Something about it kind of reminds me of the Pink Palace from Coraline. Yeah, so cute. I love it. Okay, Retro Vixen next. So at Retro Vixen, I got a few pairs of earrings, first of all, because you know me, I'm gonna get some earrings. First off, I got these little kind of Ben Cooper-esque vampire mask dangles. I think this actually might be the vampire mask from Spirit Halloween, now that I'm thinking about it. I think I own this mask. That's funny. I also got, I couldn't help myself. I know the Barbie movie is over, but I really, when I went to see the Barbie movie, I wanted some Barbie like Dreamhearse earrings and couldn't find any that I like really liked. And they had these, and I love like the Barbie logo with the hearse in pink. They're huge too, which, I mean, you guys know, that's the big thing is when like I find earrings I like, a lot of times they're really small and I have a big head. I want like big earrings. So I was very happy about that. And then the last pair I got are beautiful. These actually, when I picked them out, Jess was like, oh, those are so Midge coated. They are these like floral Ouija boards with a skull. Aren't those just beautiful? I love them. And again, very big. I love how big they are. So cute. And then the last thing I got from them, which is something I've been wanting from another small business, and I was so excited. Retro Vixen has started stocking Lively Ghosts, which is one of my favorite small companies. They're based in California, and I'm actually a brand ambassador with them. I have a code that I'll pop here that you can shop with them. But I really wanted this, and then when I saw it in person at Retro Vixen, I was like, yeah, I have to get it. So it's the Lively Ghosts picnic basket. That's a jack-o'-lantern basket. I love this because there's so many ways you can use it for decor that's not just like a picnic basket. You could use this for storage or blankets or whatever. And then of course, the inside is a beautiful spiderweb print. I love this. I was so excited that to see them stocking Lively Ghosts made me really, really happy. Lindsay and team are incredible. Up next is Corner Candle Shop. I could have spent $1 gajillion in there. One of my favorite things, as I said in the footage about them this time of year, is that they stock so much vintage Halloween. Really hard to find a lot of the time, especially in person and not like on eBay. But I practiced restraint. I only got a couple things. Firstly, I just got some taper candles because I didn't have any that were seasonal. So I got orange and black, 3 of each, because I have this beautiful candelabra that was sent to me by Funeral Parlor Bazaar on Instagram, and I didn't have anything to put in it, so I thought it'd be really nice to grab some of these. Have a nice, beautiful, spooky candelabra for Halloween. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Let's try with the orange real quick. I'm deeply in my candelabra era right now. Oh my gosh. So cute. Can't you see me wandering the halls of my house with this? So I got those tapers. Very excited about that. And then the one big purchase I made was this gorgeous witch candy pail. I have really, really come to love candy pails, and I feel like I'm kind of slowly collecting a lot of these kind of more handmade paper mache ones. They're just so quintessentially Halloween, and I love a hag witch. I love her. She's so creepy, and like I love her little teeths and her nose. She's just gorgeous, and then she's open in the back. I'm really, really happy with this purchase. I think she is so gorgeous. Oh, I almost forgot about my candy pecan. And then the last thing I got is from White Pumpkin in Weston. This is something that I saw last year, and it has like haunted me every day that I didn't buy it. So I'm so glad that they brought this back. It's the witch pumpkin. Apparently I had a theme this time that I was really, really interested in buying witches. This is a very similar face to the bucket, but it is what it is. I honestly don't own a ton of like witch face stuff, so I'm kind of happy to have added a couple pieces. I love this for several reasons. One, it's made by a local artist to Weston, so I thought that was really cool. Two, she is like pottery, so she's made to go outside. You can put her out if you want, and put a candle in her, which I think is very cool. And then thirdly, the reason I'm very, very drawn to this piece is it reminds me so much of the Halloween tree, the animated TV special. If you grew up in the 90s and you ever watched that animated special of the Ray Bradbury book, it's one of my absolute favorite things to ever have been created. And this looks very much like Clavicle Moundshroud's pumpkin at the end of the film. And so I was just obsessed with her. I love the like coloration and everything. It just is creepy, but not like too creepy. So happy to finally have this. Like literally not a day has gone by that I haven't regretted not purchasing this. So there you have it. That is my Halloween decor hunting around small businesses in Kansas City. I know this was a little bit different. I hope you all enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it and getting to show you some of my favorite places to shop. Obviously, if you are not from the Kansas City area, you can check out a lot of these businesses online, or like I said, go out into your city and find where these places exist. They exist everywhere. And while we all love a big box store Halloween moment of excitement, I cannot stress enough how important it is to patron small businesses, not just this time of year, all year round. And not only are there awesome stores like this who show up for us during Halloween season, but there are also so many small businesses that are doing Halloween and spooky stuff 365 days a year. And it is so pertinent that we show up for these small artists so that they continue to thrive and we have access to the amazing things that they're creating. Thank you all so much for watching today. I am so excited. As we speak, I am getting ready to leave for Sleepy Hollow for my birthday trip, and there will be a vlog coming up of that whole trip. So I hope you're all as excited for that as I am. When I get back, we'll be doing some more Halloween DIY and some more decorate with me's, and Man, it's almost time, everyone. I cannot believe that October is almost here. It seems like it sneaks up on me faster and faster each year, but I'm so happy to have you all along for the ride with me. If you are not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel before you leave today. You are not going to want to miss a single bit of the Halloween goodness we have coming your way in October. And if you'd like additional content from me, including behind the scenes sneak peeks and monthly live hangouts, you can check out my Patreon in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, keep it campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Bye!